is a lot of people don't understand. They have no clue about money anyway. And see, I've known women who had guys and they want to control the money, not necessarily because they want to control it, it's because the guys that had no desire, they had no goals and nothing. You can't play on the computer all day and then control the money.
Video games and all that, you know.
Whoever has the best skills in the house, the best financial management skills.
But not necessarily the breadwinner's going to have the best skills.
Right, and I don't think it necessarily matters on who does.
Can be lazy.
In a partnership, so marriage is a partnership.
Right.
And so who's best able to manage the money, that's who should do it. Now that's my mindset. You know, this is
really something that needs to be talked about and taught, because I was not taught how to manage money. You know, it was just my mother paid the bills and it was whatever. Then I got married and then I was kind of in that old school type of relationship where I didn't know anything about the bills. He paid everything. So just now, I am learning how to deal with money, because I had a substantial amount of money earlier this year, and I was trying to figure out how to invest it, and now it's all gone.
and see,
You need to learn.
And I wish I could have saw you earlier because I could have showed you. You can keep some of that money.
All right.
Don't spend some, not all of it. And see, that's my philosophy. I ain't spending all my money. I don't care what anybody say.
Yeah, look at it, man. Rob come telling us to some clean music in here. I heard a bad word out for that, man. I heard that, man.
My bad.
Yeah, I thought that was clean, dude.
I thought it was too. It said clean right next to it.
Clean right too, and then you dropped a bomb like that.
I didn't know Bone Thugs and Harmony cuss.
No, you didn't know that. Bone Thugs and Harmony don't cuss.
I thought it'd be in harmony.
Oh, wow.
We thought they just
No,
was
so
singing.
everyone was tuning in.
Kumbaya.
We were periscoping and everything, and I have a weak battery right now because we're consistently and constantly periscoping. But I do want to go ahead and say this, that in order for us to go ahead and move it to the next level, my appeal is going to be to the sisters in the community, in the black community. This is what I'm talking about. You guys control most of the money, most of the wealth in this country, in the black neighborhood, that is. Because you guys, a lot of you women are, as you had stated earlier, Miss Paula Jam, a lot of the women are the breadwinners in their family. They are the ones that run the family. And historically speaking, anytime that we've had America to take notice of black folk, it's been through economic boycotts. Dr. Ralph Steele, if you remember back in the day in Montgomery, Alabama, the whole deal behind the boycott was an economic boycott. Absolutely. When people start talking about how we changed things in Montgomery, it was through an economic boycott. It wasn't through people came marching talking about we want freedom, we want the right to sit on the bus. It was straight up, we ain't riding your bus because you ain't doing us right. So because you ain't doing us right, we're going to hit you where it hurts. We're going to take money out your pocket.
that's right.
That's what we're going to do. That's exactly what's going to happen. And it wasn't Martin Luther King who started that too. It was who? It was a sister. It was Rosa Parks who started that. Now Martin Luther King gets all his credit and everything, which is good. Not taking anything from him. But this is where I'm going back, circling it back to the sisters. Sisters, you get your hair done, you're looking all pretty and everything. And you're taking your money immediately and you're taking it to get your nails done, and the money is immediately leaving our hands and going to someone else's hands. It's going somewhere else, and we're looking good doing it. Now, I did this earlier part of the year. I wrote down where my money was going at, Dr. Steele.
Yes, sir.
And what I determined that, first of all, in order for me to keep money in the black neighborhood, in the black community, I have to have what you call disposable income. Now, I figured it out. I pay my mortgage, the mortgage company. I don't know whether or not the mortgage company is white or black. I don't know. I don't care. I got to pay the mortgage. After I pay the electric bill, I don't know whether or not the electric company is owned by a white person, black person, some multinational company. Don't matter. I got to pay it. Same thing with the water bill. The same thing with any of the utilities. After I do that, now the next thing I got to pay for, what's the next thing, Miss Jam, I got to pay for? I got a car note. So once I pay for the car note, who's going to finance that? I don't know what Bank of America is that, white bank, black bank, or what. I don't know that. I have to look hard and find it. I can find it. I can find a black bank. But those are not the banks that they choose when I get ready to get my car loan. So I can't even go there. So now, okay, now, after I done paid the car note, what's the next thing I got to pay for? I got to buy some food, don't I? So once I got to eat, I got to eat. Now, I'm going to go to, name a couple of places here, Kroger, Sack and Save, just name any place. The people on Periscope, I don't even know what that is. But Tom Thumb, Safeway, after you go through paying for that, that's not black owned. That's none of that. So now, the $1,000 or the $1,500 I got, after I spent that all, I have very little disposable income. Now that leaves where I'm going to go at with my money. So now that leaves mom and pop stores. That's what that leaves. That leaves me going to get my hair cut, my beard trimmed, small. We talk about we don't keep our money in our neighborhood. We do keep our money in our neighborhood. The problem is we need more of it. That's the problem. So this is the deal, what I'm saying right here. We are debunking myth making, and we're crunching it as well. We keep telling black folk that we don't keep money in the neighborhood. We do keep money in our neighborhoods. It's just we need more of it not to be disposable. Once we do that, we're able to make it. Once we do that, we're able to make it. Dr. Steele.
Well, you're touching on a